This is your countdown for the Preston Indians pregame show. Pregame in 30 seconds from Mark. As we'll have a good game today, hopefully. And pregame show will start in 15 seconds from Mark. Pregame in 10 seconds from Mark. Have a good game. Pre-game show in 5 seconds from Mark. The following is a wholly owned production of Cook Brothers Broadcasting. It's time for Preston Indian Sports. This game is a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation on FM 105.5 and AM 1340 KACH and on mylocalradio.com. This is the Preston Indian Crumble Cookie pregame show. Coming up, we'll take a look at tonight's game. We'll hear from the coach, look at the pregame stats, all leading up to tonight's action. The pregame show is sponsored by Crumble Cookie, bringing friends and families together over the world's best cookies. You're listening to live coverage of the Preston Indians on FM 105.5, AM 1340, and on mylocalradio.com. And a very pleasant Saturday, everyone, as we welcome you here to Preston Gym, as today the Preston Lady Indians will take on the Senators from Gooding High School. Dan Hubbard with you. John Beverly back in the studio as our studio coordinator this afternoon. And we're certainly glad to have you along. For the Preston Indians, coming off a 3-set loss the other night to Century, as they're still trying to bounce back, try to be competitive, but certainly the numbers are starting to pile up against them. For Gooding, they come in with a fine record of 9-3 overall on the year, and they've strung together some pretty impressive numbers. We'll talk about some of those numbers when we come back. It'll be time for the Scene Set, brought to you by North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. You'll find them on State Street at the north end of the city of Preston. This is a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian Volleyball on KACH and on mylocalradio.com.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
Calling all cookie lovers. Crumble, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, has fresh new flavors weekly. Until Saturday, enjoy mouth-watering specialty flavors and warm chocolate chip cookies made fresh daily. Crumble is open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. weekdays, 8 a.m. to midnight on Friday and Saturday, and are closed on Sundays. Savor the flavors before they're gone. Order today. Since 2005, North Stars Ultimate Outdoors has been Cache Valley's source for fun and adventure. It's here you can find the biggest selection of snowmobiles, ATVs, utility vehicles, and handheld power equipment from the brand names you know, such as Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. The professionally trained staff at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors of Preston has what it takes to get you out on the nation's leading brands. The best deals in the best town. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts. 777 North State Street, Preston.
People oftentimes ask us, why do people from other areas of the valley or other parts of the state or drive so far to come here? And a lot of times I'll ask them, so why did you drive past several different dealers to come and buy your car here? And a lot of times they say, I just like the environment here. I like the low pressure. They don't play games. You guys are straightforward with me. You don't, trick me into buying something I don't want. We take care of people the way we want to be treated, and so they'll drive a ways to do that.
WestMotorCompany.com.
And welcome back to Preston High School and today's match between the Lady Indians and the Lady Senators from Gooding. For the Lady Indians, they come in 0-14 now overall on the year. They're 0-2 in conference play after losing tough matches to Pocatello and to Century. They still have 2 matches left on the season after this match here today against Gooding, and both of those will be conference matches. Coming up on Tuesday night, the Pocatello Thunder will be here. That'll be senior night for the Lady Indians. And then they'll be off for about 10 days, 9 days make it, and they'll go to a match at Century to wrap up the season on October 12th. And then we'll have to see about the district tournament coming up after that. For the Gooding Senators, they come in with a 9-3 overall mark. They're 1-3 in conference play, and they currently sit in 3rd place in the 3A Sawtooth Conference, even though they've won 4 in a row. In fact, coming into this match, having won 4 in a row, they've actually won 10 straight sets as well. So it'll be a good challenge today for the Indians against a quality 3A opponent and see if they can pick up a win here this afternoon. And as, like I said, it promises to be a good match today for the Lady Indians. So we'll take another timeout. We'll come back. When we do, we will look at, we have a very special interview we'll tell you about. That's coming up in just a little bit here on KACH.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
When you think of a medical center's vital signs, you think of a monitor beeping. Today, Franklin County Medical Center is sharing a new set of vital signs. They're the vital signs of a growing hospital. Our new medical office building is now home to the care you depend on. You'll visit us here for primary, specialty, and walk-in care. Franklin County Medical Center has been a vital part of the region's healthcare since 1929, right in your neighborhood.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
The greatest of life's moments can pass in the blink of an eye. Make sure you enjoy them with clear vision. The optometrists at Eye Care for You have been serving patients in Cache Valley and Preston for 43 years. As a full-service optical store, you'll find glasses, contacts, and professional eye health and vision exams. Doctors Philip Cromwell, Jeff Cromwell, and Lance Henderson are committed to providing you with professional care for your vision. Call today to schedule an appointment in Preston or Logan. Eye Care for You, not just a name, but a commitment.
Welcome back here to the pregame show. Coming up is our pregame interview brought to you by Evergreen Financial Partners. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston. Set your appointment today at evergreenfinancialpartners.net. Of course, you'll now find them in Pocatello as well. Our guest for the match today is a special senior here at Preston. Her name is Ellie Jepson, as she is a 2-time state champion, a 6-time All-State performer in cross country and track. We'll take a timeout and we'll come back and we'll have our interview and our visit with Ellie Jepson. We'll get to that as we continue right after this timeout.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston.
We all have those times in life where having insurance has been a great comfort in helping to make a bad situation better. Naylor Insurance takes pride in being that friend there to help you when you need it the most. Serving the community since 1978, Naylor Insurance is proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your insurance needs. Stop by our new location, 223 North State Street in Preston.
Looking for unique ideas to promote your business? How about something for that special gift, celebration, team sport, vacation, or family outing? DeMarie's Vinyl Designs can design and produce items for any occasion, male or female, with the highest quality merchandise and procedures that will not fade, peel, or wear out. Check out her store on Etsy at etsy.com/shop/DeMarie's Vinyl Designs.
If you haven't been to Woodward's Country Store lately, you are missing out. As proud supporters of Westside and Preston High School athletics, we're here to fuel your day and support our wonderful community. Fill up your tank, grab a delicious sandwich, and get everything you need for life's little adventures. Woodward's Country Store, where convenience meets quality and community spirit.
Since 2005, North Star's Ultimate Outdoors has been Cache Valley's source for fun and adventure. It's here you can find the biggest selection of snowmobiles, ATVs, utility vehicles, and handheld power equipment from the brand names you know, such as Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. The professionally trained staff at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors of Preston has what it takes to get you out on the nation's leading brands. The best deals in the best town. North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts. 777 North State Street, Preston.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
When you think of a medical center's vital signs, you think of a monitor beeping. Today, Franklin County Medical Center is sharing a new set of vital signs. They're the vital signs of a growing hospital. Our new medical office building is now home to the care you depend on. You'll visit us here for primary, specialty, and walk-in care. Franklin County Medical Center has been a vital part of the region's healthcare since 1929, right in your neighborhood.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
It's the goal in everyone's life to reach financial independence and security. Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston can help with strategies to assist in those goals. They will design a plan to suit you, whether it be for your family, home, or current or future investments. Evergreen Financial Partners can help with life insurance, long-term life, 401ks, retirement plans, or mutual funds. Contact the experts at Evergreen Financial and let them put a plan together for you. Find them at 41 West 1st South in Preston, or go online to set your appointment at evergreenfinancialpartners.net. Evergreen Financial Partners, your first step to financial security.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
Welcome back here to the pregame show. We're going to spend a few minutes and talk with really an outstanding, not only athlete, but also an outstanding student here at Preston. Ellie Jepson is her name, and she's building quite the story here in her senior year here at Preston. First of all, thanks for taking a couple minutes to speak with us here today.
Well, thank you. I love speaking, so I'm glad to be here.
Very good. Let's talk about the way things have gone for you in your career here at Preston. First of all, I was amazed to find out that you're a 4.0 student, and that's something that I wasn't in high school, so we're not even going to get into that. But a 4.0 student, that is amazing in and of itself.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It's been hard, but when you surround yourself with good friends, it makes it fun and easy. So.
Do you rely on your friends a lot to help you study and to get those good grades?
Oh, completely. And all my friends are my cross-country teammates as well. And so we run together and we do schoolwork together, and that makes it a lot easier.
So in your cross country, you're a two-time state champion. Did you say a six-time? What was it?
A 6-time All-State runner.
6-time All-State runner. Impressive credentials, again, in and of themselves.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
What is it about running that makes you like it so much and excel in it so much?
Well, it definitely helps having a team and having the support. Having each other, I'd say that is what really got me through running my freshman and sophomore year. And then the feeling of accomplishment and just wanting to be better every single time has gotten me this far. And I love it. I do.
But then you also run track as well.
Yes, yeah. So I do sprints and track, and I am a 400 and 200 sprinter. So
very good. Now, you were honored by the Preston Rotary Club just a few days ago, and you were telling us at Rotary that you were interested in going to college and being a heptathlete.
Yes, so I don't know where I'm going to college yet, but I am hoping to get into a better college and that I can compete with better girls and have better competition. I will be switching to the heptathlon to be a multi-event, and so I think that'll be exciting and that'll be good for me, and it'll be mixing it up every single time. And so
and you also have outstanding leadership skills, because they were telling us that you were the first person they asked to run this new club on campus that has to deal with sportsmanship amongst all the athletes, both on and off the court. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so this year I am privileged enough to be director of our new club in school, and it's called Especially for Athletes. And it's this club of 30 to 40 athletes that are nominated by their coaches. And what we ask the coaches to look for in these athletes are leadership qualities on and off the court. And so we bring these athletes together and to show them that they are leaders, and they can be leaders to their team and to their classmates as well. And so we have amazing core values, and some examples of our core values are: we would like to unite instead of divide. We have uncompromising integrity. They mention discipline, and they mention hard work and everything. And so it's a cool thing to bring these athletes together when they don't know that they have these leadership positions, and to give them that leadership position that they do have and that leadership title. And so it's really cool.
One of the reasons they mentioned to form this club was, over the last few years, there's been a little bit of conflict on the court, now on the playing fields with the different schools. This was led to some words being exchanged at times, and that's what you're trying to do away with.
Yes. So one thing that a word that we like to use in this club is we really have a sportlight, and it's just another word for spotlight. But when you're on the court and when you're off the court, you do have this spotlight, and so you have people watching you, and you are representing our school and our community. And so this is just bringing athletes that awareness that we can be better and we should be better because we are there representing our school.
Ellie Jepson, our guest here on the pregame show. Anything that you haven't got involved in here at Preston High School that you'd still like to somewhere down the road?
Oh, man. I wish there are clubs that I really wish that I could be involved in, and sometimes there are people that I would love to reach out to and talk to, but I just don't have a lot of time. I always wish FFA was one of those things that a lot of people, a lot of people are involved in Preston, and sometimes I don't feel like a true Prestonite that I'm not involved in that, but I do have respect for those FFA kids and more of those country kids.
What about goals after school? What do you want to do? What do you want to do when you grow up, so to speak?
Yeah, so actually it's cool because this has always been my dream job, and I love saying this. The last couple months I've decided that this is actually what I want to do. But I would love to go into nursing and specialize in labor and delivery. And I'm hoping to go overseas and help women oversees that, that can be a scary process, and I just want to be there to support them. So, yeah.
You are quite the young woman. I want to congratulate you on everything you've done here at Preston and everything yet to come in your future. You have a shining light in your future, and you're going to promise you'll be very good in whatever you choose to do.
Well, thank you, and thank you for allowing me to do this interview and spread the word about, especially for athletes, because it's an amazing program.
That's Ellie Jepson here with us on the pregame show. We'll take a timeout and we'll come back. We'll have more right after this.
KACH.
It's the goal in everyone's life to reach financial independence and security. Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston can help with strategies to assist in those goals. They will design a plan to suit you, whether it be for your family, home, or current or future investments. Evergreen Financial Partners can help with life insurance, long-term life, 401ks, retirement plans, or mutual funds. Contact the experts at Evergreen Financial and let them put a plan together for you. Find them at 41 West 1st South in Preston, or go online to set your appointment at evergreenfinancialpartners.net. Evergreen Financial Partners, your first step to financial security.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
Whether you're an athlete looking to treat strained or sore muscles, a multitasking mom seeking balance, or just looking to boost your mood and nutrition, Butterfly Express is here for you. Experience the soothing scents and holistic benefits that cater to both your body and mind with our wide selection of essential oils, herbs, and supplements. And the best part is, unlike other big brand companies, Butterfly Express is affordable and local. Visit us in Clifton or explore our collection online at butterflyexpress.shop and use the promo code KACH10 for 10% off all regularly priced items. Quality doesn't have to be expensive. Butterfly Express Essential Oils. The greatest of life's moments can pass in the blink of an eye. Make sure you enjoy them with clear vision. The optometrists at Eye Care for You have been serving patients in Cache Valley and Preston for 43 years. As a full-service optical store, you'll find glasses, contacts, and professional eye health and vision exams. Doctors Philip Cromwell, Jeff Cromwell, and Lance Henderson are committed to providing you with professional care for your vision. Call today to schedule an appointment in Preston or Logan. Eye Care for You, not just a name, but a commitment.
Calling all cookie lovers. Crumble, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, has fresh new flavors weekly. Until Saturday, enjoy mouth-watering specialty flavors and warm chocolate chip cookies made fresh daily. Crumble is open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. weekdays, 8 a.m. to midnight on Friday and Saturday, and are closed on Sundays. Savor the flavors before they're gone. Order today.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
And welcome back to the Crumble Cookie pregame show. Crumble Cookies bringing friends and families together over the world's best cookies. Time to take a look at other games that are going on around here in the eastern side of the state, brought to you by Naylor Insurance for home, health, life, and auto. Stop by and find out how much you can save with Naylor Insurance at 223 North State Street in Preston. Really, other than the Preston game, there's only one game head-to-head between two teams of matter around the eastern side of the state, as Chalice is at Grace today. What there is, however, is a couple of tournaments involving many local teams, as the Battle of the Best tournament's going on. That even features teams like Wood River, Thunder Ridge, Rigby, Bonneville, Idaho Falls, Columbia, and Madison. The other tournament of note is going on over in Malad. The Malad tournament will feature Declo, West Jefferson, Bear Lake, Ryrie, and Malad. And of course, here in Preston, the Gooding Senators are in town as they'll take on the Preston Lady Indians coming up in just a little bit. That's your look at other games around the area today, brought to you by Naylor Insurance, 223 North State Street in Preston. Stop by and see how much you can save on insurance for home, health, life, and auto. This is a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian Volleyball on KACH and on mylocalradio.com. Stay with us. The first serve for tonight's action is coming up in just a couple of minutes.
We all have those times in life where having insurance has been a great comfort in helping to make a bad situation better. Naylor Insurance takes pride in being that friend there to help you when you need it the most. Serving the community since 1978, Naylor Insurance is proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your insurance needs. Stop by our new location, 223 North State Street in Preston.
Magnolia Road is here to bring you the latest trends in women's fashion. We believe fashion should not only be stylish, but also comfortable and inclusive for every body type in sizes small to 3X. We strongly believe in giving back to our community, and by supporting Magnolia Road, you are not only embracing fashion, but also supporting the Preston and West Side sports programs. Our team is here to help you find that perfect outfit that suits your style and makes you feel confident. Visit Magnolia Road at our new location, 12 North State Street in Preston, Idaho.
Hi, my name is Penny Wright, born and raised in Preston. I am your local Medicare agent. I am here to give you the knowledge you need so you can make an informed and wise choice for your Medicare needs. Call me at 208-852-2367 if you're turning 65 or have any Medicare questions.
Looking for unique ideas to promote your business? How about something for that special gift, celebration, team sport, vacation, or family outing? DeMarie's Vinyl Designs can design and produce items for any occasion, male or female, with the highest quality merchandise and procedures that will not fade, peel, or wear out. Check out her store on Etsy at etsy.com/shop/DeMarie's Vinyl Designs.
Across the FM airwaves, we're heard at 105.5. On the far-reaching AM dial, we're at 1340. And on the internet at mylocalradio.com. Wherever you find us, we are KACH, Preston, Smithfield, Logan.
It's time for Preston High School Sports. Today's game is brought to you by Beckstead Real Estate, the real estate experts for Franklin County and beyond. Day Mountain Ranch. Relax, retreat, recharge. Crumble Cookies, bringing friends and family together over the world's best cookies. Magnolia Road. Ladies, stop in and update your wardrobe today. Puppy Steps Training, Northern Utah and Southern Idaho's premier board and puppy training facility since 2011. Butterfly Express Essential Oils in Clifton, where quality doesn't have to be expensive. West Motors, your only stop for newer used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in Preston. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. I Care for You, not just a name, but a commitment. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Auto Parts Car Quest. We have all the parts you need to keep your car running strong. Naylor Insurance, your local agent for home, health, life, and auto. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. Evergreen Financial Partners. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston and now in Pocatello. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to you to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. This broadcast is made possible through an agreement of Preston Broadcasting LLC and Preston High School, and is a production of Preston Broadcasting LLC. This game is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or reproduction of this broadcast without express written consent of Old West Media is strictly prohibited.
And welcome back here to Preston Gym as the Lady Indians get ready to take on the Senators from Gooding. Girls are still out on the floor. They'll clear the floor here in just a moment. Get ready for the national anthem, the starting lineups, and the first serve. It's all coming up as we continue right after this.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
Calling all cookie lovers. Crumble, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, has fresh new flavors weekly. Until Saturday, enjoy mouth-watering specialty flavors and warm chocolate chip cookies made fresh daily. Crumble is open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. weekdays, 8 a.m. to midnight on Friday and Saturday, and are closed on Sundays. Savor the flavors before they're gone. Order today. Since 2005, North Star's Ultimate Outdoors has been Cache Valley's source for fun and adventure. It's here you can find the biggest selection of snowmobiles, ATVs, utility vehicles, and handheld power equipment from the brand names you know, such as Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. The professionally trained staff at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors of Preston has what it takes to get you out on the nation's leading brands. The best deals in the best town. North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts. 777 North State Street, Preston.
People oftentimes ask us, why do people from other areas of the valley or other parts of the state or drive so far to come here? And a lot of times I'll ask them, so why did you drive past several different dealers to come and buy your car here? And a lot of times they say, I just like the environment here. I like the low pressure. They don't play games. You guys are straightforward with me. You don't, trick me into buying something I don't want. We take care of people the way we want to be treated, and so they'll drive a ways to do that.
WestMotorCompany.com.
Well, the national anthem has been sung here at Preston, and they'll go through the introducing of the players and the starting lineups. Notice the Lady Indians are going to wear their sleeveless jerseys again today. That means a few different numbers that we'll have to acquaint ourselves with as they'll start to go through those here in just a moment. For the Gooding Senators, at 9-3 overall this year, and 1-3 in conference, it's really surprising they don't have a better standing in the conference than they do. They come in today in third place in the 3A South Sawtooth Conference. That's just over in the area just around Twin Falls with Filer and Kimberly and those schools over there. But so they've won 4 straight, and they've won 10 straight sets coming into the match here today. For Preston, was just suffering tough losses here recently. Just suffering the losses just recently against Century and Pocatello this past week. And as for the Preston Indians, tough losses, and they still have a couple of games left on the schedule for the regular season coming up before this season is over with. So they're introducing the starters for the Indians: Abby Clark, Jenna Crosley, Sophie Hess, Taylor Wakely, Carly Dunn will start today as well, as will looks like Maisie Parker will start today for the Indians as well. As we mentioned, they have their new jersey, their sleeveless jerseys on, so it's going to take a little bit to get some of those numbers and names straight before we get started in the match here today. Starting lineups, as always, brought to you by Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and the surrounding communities since 1925. As we get ready to start the match, the first set of tonight's match is brought to you by Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. Good deeds done daily. Call to find out how they can help you today at 208-852-5700. So kind of an important match here for the Indians to try to get on the winning side, headed into the final two matches of regular season play, and then trying to try to bounce back and make a good showing of themselves in the conference tournament still to come. Pocatello leads the conference, two wins to none. Century is 1-1 on the year, and Preston is 0-2. So that's kind of the way things shape up for the Indians. And that next match against Pocatello is Tuesday night back here at Preston Gym. So make sure you come by and join us, as that'll be a very important match again for the Indians coming up on Tuesday night. But right now, still volleyball to play here this afternoon with the Gooding Senators in town. Glad to have you along with us as the official, our down official, going through and checking everybody, making sure everyone is in the spots they're supposed to be in, and we can get started here this afternoon. Looks like everybody is ready. Everybody's in the right spots that they need to be, and that means it's time to play some volleyball here this afternoon. And here we go, as Gooding will serve first here today. Gooding with red shorts, black tops, with red numbers and red trim, and the first serve is going to be out of bounds. It's a side out, and it'll go to the Indians as Demexa Kalia with the out of bounds serve. Preston leads 1-0, and now it'll be Maisie Parker to serve here first for the Indians here this afternoon. Her first serve is played deep middle, set there. They'll get it back over onto the Preston side. Nice dig there by Carly Madsen, as Preston will bump it back over, but that goes out of bounds. So Addie Clark tried to make the play over, hit it out of bounds, just wide, and it's 1-1. And the serve back over to the Senators again, as this looks like number 3, Izzy Stockholm, who will serve this time. We got to take it back. It's 2, Taylin Cornstalk, who serves instead. As the play at the net, it's called kept alive. Wakely able to tap it loose. Comes to Hess, and Hess going to hit it too deep. She tried to go deep and cross court and hit it too far. So 2-1 for the Senators, as they will continue to serve, as Taylin Cornstalk will serve again. As the set comes outside, Wakely, and she's able to hammer that home as she hit it right at Cornstalk. And Taylor Wakely has her first kill of the afternoon, and we're tied at 2. Carly Dunn rotates in here for the Indians, as it's Jenna Crosley serving for Preston. The outside set there for Gooding is dug out. Parker able to keep it alive. Outside set comes back to Clark. Off the top of the, Hess hit it off the top of the net, was able to keep it alive. The outside set played partially off the block. Preston able to keep it alive there. Way outside, comes to Wakely, and she hits it too far. She had to back almost into the players' bench to be able to get to that. That's how wide that set went. So 3-2, side out. So the serve back over to Gooding again here in the first set, as Melissa Mullins-Edwards with the serve. That's going to go off the dig for the Indians. That'll be a unreturnable serve and an ace for Mullins-Edwards. So 4-2. As the set in the middle comes back to the Indians. Putts played over. Outside and put away. Outside and down with the big attack, as trying to get a number off the jersey for the player. That was, I believe that was Cornstalk again. So it's now 5-2 Gooding leading, as that will also be an ace again. As again, that serve fell right at the feet of Taylor Wakely, and she wasn't able to go down and get it. As Adri Schleider with the ace. 6-2. Gooding now leading. Preston has it. Wakely will bump it over. So this will be a free ball here for the Senators. Back set. They go short. Dug out and kept alive by the Indians. Yes, they get it bumped over here. Free ball for Gooding. Outside set. Off the block. That's going to be touched and out of bounds. As the big hit on the kill goes to Talon Constock. And all of a sudden, Gooding's up 5 here in the first set. It's 7-2. That's 5 straight points for the Senators. That's off the block. As Hess able to tool the block, gets the point for the Indians. Sophie Hess able to get that, her first kill of the afternoon. As they'll rotate in a couple of players. Haven Holyoke will come in. Also coming in to serve is Bibini Knapp, as she'll pick up the serve back behind the service line. First set of today's match brought to you by Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. So Knapp to serve. Deep middle. Set outside. Back to Cornstalk again. And Comstock as she goes off the block and gets another point. So Taylor Comstock with 3 quick kills here in the first set. And it's 8-3 on the side out. And it comes back over to the Senators yet again. Greta Latham now serving. That's dug out by the Indians. Comes back to Wakely. Wakely plays it over as it comes back to the Senators again. That goes off the hands of Wood, but Preston able to go and get it as Knapp will again bump it over. Another free ball here, set outside. Comstock puts it away again. Comstock, a big, powerful outside hitter, makes it 9-3. Here's Latham with her next serve, now serving 9-3. That's going to be an error as that goes into the net. So 9-4, and Preston will get the ball back on the side out, and Taylor Wakely will now serve in today's match, brought to you by Naylor Insurance. For home, health, life, and auto, contact Naylor Insurance at 223 North State Street in Preston. Wakely's first serve played there by the Senators. They go short as up to get it is Knapp for the Indians, but coming across is Clark, and again hits it too long. It's now 10-4 here for the Senators, as Taylor Comstock will serve. Dug out in the back row by Wakely, kept alive, comes to Clark, and Clark able to get the point. So Clark for Preston puts that away, as she was able to find an open area in the back row. And it's 10-5, as it'll be Carly Matson to serve again here for Preston. As the serve goes off of hands, that'll be an ace for Matson. Unreturnable serve. So Preston here in the first set now trying to get even again, as they've trailed 10-6. Good serve, tough return, and hit into the net, and that's going to be too many hits. As Taylor Comstock hits it into the net, and when they played it again, it became the 4th hit. As good return by Mullins Edwards, again off the top of the net, and that's going to be a point again for the Senators. So it's 11-7, As once again Latham serves. Good diving save there by Knapp to keep the ball alive. It comes short in front, and it's going to go out of bounds. As coming over was Schilder. She had a good portion of the left side of the court to shoot for, but she hit it just a little bit too long. Hess will come back in. Parker back in as well for Preston. As Parker drops back to serve. As the serve comes to Sela, and it goes off her hands and out of bounds. So Parker delivers an ace. Preston back to within 2 again. It's now 11-9. And Maisie will serve again. This one goes off the top of the net, and that'll be a service error. So it makes it 12-9, back to a 3-point lead. Dominant Sela here to serve. As her first serve, that'll come to Clark. They'll set it back over here onto the near side, and Hess hits it off. May have been blocked at the net, may have also gone off the net. We'll give it a block. That's Sarah Moen up high to get the block there. So it's going to be a side out for the Indians, even with the block. So it's 12-10, 2-point lead again, as the Senators again will bump it over. Outside, Wakely. Dug out in the back row by Mullins-Edwards. Kept alive as Clark has that in the back row. Trying to go up and get it to keep the ball alive was Parker, but it's going to be a point for the Senators as Preston was not able to play it. So 13-10 on as this will be Comstock to serve again here for the Senators as the set that's going to be into the net put up by Crosley. Crosley got up high but hit it down, but it hit right straight into the net. It's 13-10 in favor of Gooding. There's the serve, comes to Wakely as Preston plays it. Wakely puts it up, blocked at the net, and a point. Audrey Schiller with the big block right in the forecourt. And it's 15-10. Comstock to serve again. Comstock serve again comes to Wakely. Set there by Parker. Sets it reverse as it comes back down there to Hess. Kept alive by the Indians. Hess has it again. Again, they'll set it in the middle as that's going to be played on the attempt there by Crosley. Back over onto the Gooding side, played there. Now it comes back over to Preston, and Wakely will just give it right back to the Senators again. Outside, a big dig kept alive, but Preston can't play it. The dig went way up into the ceiling, bounced off a basketball backboard up in the ceiling, and came back down, and Preston not able to control it after that. So once again, Comstock with the serve at 16-10. Preston trails. Wakely hits it into the net and makes it 17-10. Comstock serves again. This one's going to go too long and goes out of bounds. So they finally get the side out at 17-11. As dropping back to serve now for the Indians is Jenna Crosley again. And she'll get a chance to serve. Preston down 6, and that's going to be out of bounds. So a service error. That'll make it 18-11 and put the Senators up by 7 on the side out. As coming in to serve again is Audrey Schleider. As a good play at the net, kept alive there Back over onto the Indian side. They set backwards as it comes to Hess, and she's blocked at the net. The block there against the Indians as Preston is going to call a timeout. It's 19-11. This timeout brought to you by Magnolia Road. Ladies, remember when it's time to update your look, Magnolia Road in downtown Preston is the place to go. 12 North State Street here in Preston. We'll be right back.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
Gooding leads 19-11 here in set number 1. Welcome back here to Preston Gym as the serve by Scholler comes in. Played there by the Indians. Outside set to Wakely. She's forced to go short. Kept alive and played over again here by the Gooding, but then Preston played it into the net, and it'll be another point here for Gooding. Makes it 20-11. So Preston now trails by 9 here in the first. Outside set, that's blocked at the net, but it's going to fall down anyway as Sophie Hess able to tool the block and get the point. So Bibbity Knapp will come back in here for Preston and pick up the serve again here for the Indians. Preston trailing by 8 here in the first set at 20-12. First serve, deep middle, played there. Outside set again comes to Constock, and it's going to be again off the block and down. So Constock with another point. And here is Greta Lathland to serve again. Nice play there by the Indians. Keep it alive in the net. Comes back down, set outside again, as this time it is Stockham, as that's going to go just wide and out of bounds. Little running attempt by Izzy Stockham, and has it going just wide and out of bounds. It's 21-13. As the serve here by Wakely is into the net, that's a service error to make it 22-18. Check that, 22-13, I should say. So here's Izzy Stockham to serve. That's a good dig, kept alive. Nice play by Knapp to keep that alive one-handed. Back over to Gooding, outside set, blocked at the net. Kept alive again by the Senators. In the middle this time. That's going to be dug out. Knapp comes up quickly to set as it comes back. Played over again as Hess got it back over the net. Played back over on the Indian side. Outside, Clark. That's dug out, but down. Latham with the dig, but nobody there to play it, so it's a kill for Clark, and it's now 22-14. Preston back to within 8. Carly Madsen serving, trying to keep this little run going again here by Preston and see if they can get back into this first set. As that's almost mishandled, back over onto the Preston side. Outside set comes to Clark again, off the block. Kept alive, yes, nice diving play by Latham to keep the ball alive. Back over onto the Preston side. Clark will bump it over. Free ball here for the Senators. Outside set. That is Constock to get the point, as Constock tools the block for her third kill. Today's match brought to you by Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care you'll find in all of the Cache Valley. Outside, Clark going to get it over the top of the block, but it's going to go too far and out of bounds. Now they're going to call it a touch. Yes, it looks like they will say it was touched after all, so it'll be a point for the Indians to make it 23-15. Here's the serve put up by Maisie Parker, and that'll be an ace for Parker. Another point for the Indians to make it 23-16, and they're still trying to crawl back into this. Next serve by Parker. Again, dug out, played wide. That's Stockham to get it back over into the front row. Hess with just two hands it over, back to the Senators. In the middle, look out. Big kill, big set in the middle for Schilder, and she pounds it home. Set point here for the Gooding Senators. They lead 24-16 here in the first set. Serve played by Clark in the back row. Back up front now for the Indians. As trying to get it over was Sophie Hess. She couldn't get it barely to crawl over the net. And that'll be a point for Gooding. And that will be the way the first set comes to an end, as Gooding wins the first set here today by the score of 24-16. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll go to the second, with Gooding leading 1-0 on this Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian Volleyball on KACH and on mylocalradio.com.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
Crumble Cookies, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, is here in the Cache Valley, offering freshly baked cookies for carryout, delivery, or curbside pickup. Just download the Crumble app or visit their website.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
Step into a realm of beauty and sophistication at Day Mountain Ranch Home and Apothecary. Immerse yourself in the gentle radiance of our exquisite and popular candles, filling your home with captivating fragrances that embrace the senses. Bring refined tranquility into your home and elevate your connection to harmony through our exquisite decor, all while staying here in Franklin County. Elevate your living space with the allure of Day Mountain Ranch Home and Apothecary. Visit us today on 10th North Main Street in downtown Preston.
There's no better family activity than a night out at the movies. Worm Creek Opera House Theater on State Street in Preston is your local home for first-run family movies. The historic theater offers top-flight comfort, the coolest refreshments, and quality entertainment, all at family prices. Stop by the Worm Creek Opera House at 70 South State Street in downtown Preston. For tickets, show times, and a list of upcoming attractions, go to wormcreek.org.
For more information about the Worm Creek Theater, schedules, tickets, and showtimes, look up their website at wormcreek.org. Maisie Parker serves to start the second set here for the Indians, trailing 1-0. As it comes to Clark, goes along the sideline. That's played out. In the middle again, as again it was shouldered. That's played by the Indians. They get it back over, and then a little running stab at it by Crosley is off the hands of Schilder and down, so that Crosley gets her first kill, and Preston gets the first point here in the second set. Second set today brought to you by Butterfly Express Essential Oils. So Parker to serve again for Preston. Good deep serve. They return it. They have to play it from the back row as Stockham gets that over. Back up into the front. Clark will go deep again. Played there by Mullins-Edwards, but no connection on the pass. And Preston goes up 2-0. So 2-0 Indians here in the second set. Preston with 7 kills in the first set. Outside, played there, but a block at the net, and going up to get it was Hess to collect the block. Eight sets in the first kill for Gooding today. Preston leads 3-0 here in set number 2. I was told that this match will go best 3 out of 5. As the serve played there by Mullen, as the Senators able to collect it and get it back over onto the Preston side. Back set comes to Hess. That's dug out in the back row. Played there by Stockham on a good dig. Balked again at the net by the Indians. Kept alive. Comes back over again. Dug out by Parker. Comes to Madsen as Preston gets it back over again. As they go down the line and wide, as once again it's Schilder hitting it just wide of the line. Preston leads 4-0. Next serve again by Parker. Good serve, dug out. Stockham again from the back row. That's going to be off the hands of Clark. And out of bounds, so Stockham has herself another kill. That's 5 already here on the match. So Gooding gets on the board. It's 4-1 as the serve is unreturnable, as that'll be an ace for Sila on the unreturnable serve. That's 3 aces in the match here already for the Senators. Preston with 3 as well. As they'll play it at the net, as trying to go deep was Crosley, but hit it too deep. So it's 4-3 as Gooding able to crawl back into it just like that with 3 consecutive points. They get back to within 1. As Celia will serve again. Played in the middle, back set. As this comes to Clark. Clark goes cross court and down for the point. So Addie Clark with the kill, her 4th of the night, or the afternoon rather. And it's now 5-3 Preston, and Clark will now serve again for the Indians. As the serve is going to be out of bounds. Addie tried to go deep, but she went too deep. And a little bit wide as well, and at 5-4, the ball comes back over again to the Gooding Senators as Morgan Donaldson will rotate back in here for Preston. Comstock to serve, deep middle, played there by Madsen. Outside set, Wakely partially touched at the net but kept alive. Outside, Stockham is blocked at the net as Hess up there for the block and gets the point. As it's now 6-4 Preston. Side out, Jenna Crosley will now serve for the Indians again. Referee says let's play. As Crosley's serve is a good one. As Marissa Mullins-Edwards kind of takes it off the chest and can't return it. So Crosley with an ace. That's her 1st of the afternoon and the 4th overall for the Indians, who now lead 7-4 here in the second set. As the outside set comes to Stockham, who tries to go short. There's Wakely to keep it alive. Back set again. This is Hess off the block and out of bounds. Sophie Hess extends the lead to 8-4 here in the second set. Brought to you by Butterfly Express Essential Oils. Jenna Crosley to serve again with Preston leading by 4, just about their biggest lead of the afternoon. Outside, as that'll be off the hands of Wakely and down, as once again it's Stockham with that rifle of a right arm, able to put that away. 8-5, serve will come back over to Gooding now on the side out, as it'll be Audrey Schiller to step up and make the next serve. Good deep serve by Schiller. Wakely plays it. Now she gets the set back. Not a good set. She plays it over. Look out. Outside to Stockham. And the big outside hitter able to put that away again just like that. Stockham, the senior. Powerful arm. She has 7 kills already here in the match. 8-6 the score. Preston still leading. As the back set comes to Hess. That's dug out in the back row. Nice play there by the Senators. But then at the net again, it's Hess with the block and gets the point. So it's 9-6 as Preston gets one of those points back. Bibbity Knapp comes back in. Also our first look at Macy Knapp comes back in for her first appearance. We welcome those on KACH enjoying the match this afternoon in between sessions of conference here today. Next session comes up at 6 o'clock tonight as that's dug out in the back row. There in the front, Moen is dug out at the net. Kept alive again by the Senators. Back over onto the Preston side as Knapp plays it off with a pair of hands and out of bounds as Macy Knapp just onto the floor gets her first kill, and it's 10-6. As Gooding needs a timeout, we'll take one here as well. Timeout brought to you by Magnolia Road. Ladies, stop in to improve your look today at 12 North State Street in Preston. We're back right after this timeout.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Whether you're an athlete looking to treat strained or sore muscles, a multitasking mom seeking balance, or just looking to boost your mood and nutrition, Butterfly Express is here for you. Experience the soothing scents and holistic benefits that cater to both your body and mind with our wide selection of essential oils, herbs, and supplements. And the best part is, unlike other big brand companies, Butterfly Express is affordable and local. Visit us in Clifton or explore our collection online at butterflyexpress.shop and use the promo code KACH10 for 10% off all regularly priced items. Quality doesn't have to be expensive. Butterfly Express Essential Oils.
Today's match also brought to you by Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce you'll find in Preston and in the Cache Valley. Stokes Market on State Street in Preston. So Preston up 4. Bibbity Knapp will continue her serve here as she serves it at Stockham. The set comes back outside to Stockham, and that's off the block and out of bounds. Point for the Senators, as there to make the block was Macy Knapp, but Stockham able to tool the block and pick up the point. So it's 10-7 on the side out. Ball comes back over to the Senators again as Greta Lathland will serve. Tough serve and unreturnable. Wakely went down to get it, couldn't make a solid return, and then also Knapp not able to return it as well. So that's 4 aces for each side now. And it's 10-8. Preston still leads by 2 here in the second. They lost the first set here this afternoon. Wakely puts that away. Taylor gets on top of one and drives it down. Tucks it just inside the back line. And the lead grows to 11-8. As Taylor will now serve here for Preston. Donaldson rotates out. Carly Madsen rotates back in here for the Indians. As Wakely serve deep middle, played there by Mullins-Edwards. Outside, Stockham gets it over. Set by Knapp. Outside set comes there. As that will be out of bounds. Played by Knapp just wide as she tried to cut the court. So 11-9. Izzy Stockham, the senior, with that big, powerful right arm, will serve. As played there by Wakely for the Indians in the middle. As that's going to be put away, as in the middle, making the play there was Carly Dunn, and then Dunn comes out. So Dunn gets the point. Preston back up by 3 at 12-9. Carly Madsen now steps behind the baseline as she'll take another chance at serving here. Good deep corner serve played by Stockham. Got back over here by the Senators, played by the Indians. As Madsen just tried to play it ahead, but hit it into the top of the net and stays on the Preston side. So it's 12-10. Trista McLean will now serve for the Senators, as that serve is set in the middle as it comes to Donaldson, who played it over, and then the ball mishandled by Gooding, be a point for the Indians. So 13-10, Preston on top again. Knapp will come out. Maisie Parker's going to come in. Macy Knapp also coming out for Preston. As they get Addie Clark back in along the front row now too. So here's Parker to serve. 3-point lead for Preston. It's 13-10. Deep middle serve played there by Stockham. Challenge at the net. Clark able to meet the challenge and win the point. Clark with the block as they tried to just go short over the net, and Addie able to put it away. 14-10. Preston still leads by 4. Parker's next serve. Again, deep middle to Stockham. Outside. A big hit there from Schilder, and that gets put away. And that will be a point here for the Senators to make it 14-11. Today's match brought to you by West Motors, your only stop for new or used cars in both Preston and in Logan. So 14-11 as Schilder will serve again. As that comes up into the front row, and coming up to play it was Sarah Moen, but got into the net instead. So Moen not able to put that away. That'll be an error on her. And point for the Indians is now 15-11 as Addie Clark will serve again. Clark's next serve played deep by Mullins-Edwards. They get it back over onto the Preston side. Outside, Wakely puts it away as she drives it right past Stockham in the deep middle. Preston's biggest lead of the day is 5 at 16-11. And here comes Addie Clark's next serve again. Again goes to Mullins-Edwards, just does keep it alive. They'll bump it over, so a free ball here for the Indians. Outside, nope, they come to the middle this time as that comes to Crosley, but that's going to be wide and out of bounds. So it's 16-12 on the side out. Ball comes back over to the Senators again. And Talon Comstock will now serve. Comstock serve, played very deep there by Madsen, kept alive by the Indians. Wakely gets it over. As going to get it is Comstock there for Gooding. They also play it back over easy for the Indians. Outside set, Hess gets the tool of the block and gets the point. Stockham was there, but it went off her hands and back into the net again. And for Sophie Stockham, that's her 4th kill of the match. 17-12, Preston up 5. Short serve and the ace. Marissa Mullins-Edwards not able to get up fast enough to come and get it. Jenna Crosley serves up her 2nd ace and the 5th overall on the match for the Indians. Taylor Stapp will come back in here for the Senators as well. 6-point lead for Preston. Off the hands of Stapp. They have to run and get it. Can they save it onto the floor? No. It'll be back-to-back aces for Jenna Crosley. She has 3, and Preston leads by 7. It's 19-12. Preston trying to break that run of consecutive set wins here by the Senators. It's streaked out to 11. As Preston able to save it, Wakely gets it back over. So here's the outside set. Stockham, not a good set, so she has to go short. Nice play there by Parker to keep it alive, as Wakely will bump it over. Free ball. Again, outside. Stockham off the block and down. There to get the block in the middle. Carly Dunn for the point. 20-12. Timeout called by Gooding. Once again, this timeout brought to you by Magnolia Road. Ladies, for new tops, bottoms, shoes, and accessories, it's Magnolia Road at 12 North State Street. This is a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian Volleyball.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Discover your ultimate escape at Day Mountain Ranch. Come enjoy our upscale lodges, perfect for family reunions and corporate retreats. Unwind, bond, and make memories that last in one of our luxury cabins. Host your dream wedding on our secluded property, perfect with a captivating nature backdrop. Or join our gun club. Rent or bring your own firearms and master your skills in private classes or dynamic group sessions at our premier state-of-the-art private gun range up to 2,200 yards. Your outdoor adventure and retreat begins at Day Mountain Ranch, 77 South Spring Creek Road, Preston, Idaho. Reserve your spot now at dmrresort.com.
20-12, Preston leads. Preston's will still serve as Jenna Crosley gets the serve in. Outside, Stockham bumps it over. Free ball for the Indians. The set comes backwards, backs to Hess. That's blocked. Comes back to Hess. She digs it back out. Preston plays it back over, but it's going to go wide and out of bounds. Nice play by Sophie Hess. Even though her attack was blocked, it came right back to her, and she was able to keep the ball alive, but then Preston hit it long and wide. 20-13 here in this second set, brought to you by Butterfly Express Essential Oils. Serve comes to Wakely. They'll set it back outside to Taylor. Off the block, kept alive by Stockham. As they get it back out of the net, Stockham plays it over. Set in the middle this time as it comes there to Dunn, and Dunn can't get it quite over the net either. So now it's 20-14 as the lead shrinks down to 6 for Preston. Audrey Schilder will serve again. That comes in the middle. Donaldson keeps it alive outside as Hess gets it off the net, off the block, and down for the point. Sophie with 5 kills now on the afternoon, and Preston increases the lead again, back to 21-14 here in the second set, as Macy Knapp will come back in, as Maisie Parker heads back to the bench after her service rotation. And here is Bibbidi Knapp back in to serve again. Knapp, the daughter of the coach, Bridget Knapp. Good solid little player, young that she is. Good serve. That comes into Mullins Edwards, set it outside, Stockham, and that's Knapp who hangs right in for the get the dig, but it comes over to Wakely and she can't get it over the net. It's 21-15. Just talking about Bibbini, well, she hung right in to get that dig on the big, powerful right arm of Stockham. Latham to serve, and it'll be an ace. Good serve that Madsen couldn't able to get to, or wasn't able to get to. Look out, 21-16, as again the lead starts to get cut into a little bit again. Back-to-back points, gets the lead back down to 5. Knapp sets it across as it comes to Knapp, as off the hands of Latham, out of bounds. Macy Knapp with the kill. 22-16, Preston trying to win the second set. We told you back earlier when we came on the air tonight that Gooding had won 10 straight sets, Winning the first set here tonight made it 11 in a row, and Preston trying to stop that streak right here. 22-16. Preston leads in the second set. Serve played in the deep row there by Mullins-Edwards. Blocked at the net, kept alive again. They'll get it back to Stockham again. That's partially blocked, but Preston able to keep it alive, or did they? No. They're going to call it 4 hits. So too many hits against the Indians. Stockham with the kill. That's her 9th. And now she'll serve. 22-17. Comes to Madsen. Set outside. Clark with the point. Mullins-Edwards not able to come across quickly enough to get to the ball. Clark gets the kill. It's 23-17. Carly Madsen again will serve here for the Indians. Stockham bumps it free. Free ball here. They can't get it over. Still can't get it over. Challenge for it at the net is won by the Indians. Going up to get it was Crosley. Ball almost held simultaneously between her and her opponent, but Jenna wins the attack, and it's now set point for the Indians, 24-17. Madsen to serve for it. As off the top of the net and down. Carly gets the ace. Preston gets the point and the set victory as they win it 25-17 here at the end of set number 2. So Preston ties the match 1 set apiece as we'll go to the third on this Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian Volleyball. We'll be right back.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
When you think of a medical center's vital signs, you think of a monitor beeping. Today, Franklin County Medical Center is sharing a new set of vital signs. They're the vital signs of a growing hospital. Our new medical office building is now home to the care you depend on. You'll visit us here for primary, specialty, and walk-in care. Franklin County Medical Center has been a vital part of the region's healthcare since 1929, right in your neighborhood.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
The greatest of life's moments can pass in the blink of an eye. Make sure you enjoy them with clear vision. The optometrists at Eye Care for You have been serving patients in Cache Valley and Preston for 43 years. As a full-service optical store, you'll find glasses, contacts, and professional eye health and vision exams. Doctors Philip Cromwell, Jeff Cromwell, and Lance Henderson are committed to providing you with professional care for your vision. Call today to schedule an appointment in Preston or Logan. Eye Care for You, not just a name, but a commitment.
Well, we go here to the third, tied at 1. Now, I was told earlier that the JV match and the varsity match were both going to be 3 out of 5. However, the JV match only went 3 sets, as that was won by the Preston Indians, 2-0. So that one was only ended up being a 3-set match. Is this going to be 3 or 5? Let's find out together as we go here to the third, tied at 1. As the first serve is held by Gooding. As the outside set, it's going to be hit too long and out of bounds. Big hit outside by Clark, but the down official, the corner official, said it went too long. Very close, but Gooding gets the first point. It's 1-0. Next serve. Played there. Outside again by Clark. That's off the block. And again, Preston not able to return it. As again, Audrey Schilder in the middle, able to control the block. The third set of tonight's match brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. They have all the parts you need to keep your car or truck running strong at 17 South State Street in Preston. Next serve comes to Madsen deep middle. Outside set comes to Hess. That's going to be too long and out of bounds. So it's 3-0. Gooding, after losing the second set, having their streak of 11 straight set wins snapped by the Indians. As again they come to Clark. Clark bumps it over to Stockham in the back row. The outside set. That's blocked there by Clark this time. Izzy Stockham with the hitting mistake. And it's 3-1. And now Preston will serve as Addie Clark will get the first serves here for the Indians in set number 3. First serve, played deep middle. They'll set it backwards as that came to Constock. That's played over. Back up into the front row. Indians try to keep it there, go up for the block, but now the Senators able to get it over. Outside Wakely, that's off the block for the point. She tools the block as Schilder was there. Taylor Wakely with her 4th kill of the match. Preston back within a point again at 3-2 here in set number 3. Tied at 1 set apiece. Clark's next serve off the top of the net. And can they get it back over? Yes, they do. Nice play by Gooding to get the ball back over the net. Outside Hess. That's partially blocked. Touched once, touched twice. Point for the Indians. Wakely just kind of deflected it back over the net. Moen was there. Sala was there. Then the ball still went off their hands and out of bounds, and we're tied at 3. So 3-3. Addie Clark to serve again. Good deep middle serve is there at the net. It's Wakely to put it away. Wakely gets her first block of the day. Preston has their first lead here in set number 3 at 4-3. Addie on quite a little run of points here for Preston as the serve comes to Stockham in the deep right corner. Played over. Get it back here by the Indians. They do. As Clark will have to just play it back over and she hits it. I was going to say it looked like it went too long, but apparently it was touched at the net by Schilder. So Clark with a 6th kill. 5-3 Preston on top. And Clark serving again. Stockham will play that. Gets it back. She'll play it over. Nice deep corner save there by Clark. Clark will get it back to Parker, who gets it back over. In the middle, look out. Block there. Good hands by Crosley to get the block on the ball. Comes back to Hess. Just does creep over the top of net. Kept alive again here by the Senators. As Stockham with the attack kept alive again by the Indians. Back and Crosley, Stockham able to get that one as well. Back over. Preston again. We'll play it. As Crosley backhands it over, and it's in. Tucks it just inside the back row. Marissa Mullins-Edwards thought it was going to go long, but it didn't. So a point again for the Indians. They lead 6-3. As Clark continues her string of serves here. And finally, she hits it too long and out of bounds. That's a side out finally for the Senators, and it's 6-4 as they get the serve back. Taylon Constock back behind the line to serve here. As Constock's first serve is set by the Indians. They go backwards, back to Hess, put away again. Sophie Hess with kill number 6 tonight. Preston increases the lead back to 3 again. It's 7-4. as it will be Jenna Crosley to serve here now for the Indians. Deep middle, outside set. That's Stockham, dug out by the Indians. Comes back again, Wakely into the net, and Preston can't get it back. So Taylor with a hitting error hits it into the net, and it's 7-5. Glad to have you along with us here today from Preston Gym, the Indians and the Gooding Senators. Dan Hubbard with you, John Beverly back in the studio. Don't forget, we have session number 3 of conference coming up about an hour and a half, as that'll be served into the net. That's a mistake there by Schilder, as that'll give the point back to the Indians. It's 8-5. So Bibini Knapp will come back in. Sophie Hess will head to the bench, and Knapp will assume the serve here for the Indians. Maisie Parker comes out also here for Preston. Here's the serve at 8-5. Make it 9-5 as Stockham can't return that one. Knapp with her first ace of the day. The 8th overall on the day for the Indians. Knapp serving again for Preston. As the outside set comes back to Stockham. Tech kind of takes her frustrations out on that one as she's able to hit it off the block of Carly Dunn. And Stockham has kill number 10. Today's match brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Remember, don't leave the things that matter to you to chance. Call the Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today at 208-852-2364. As the serve by the Senators goes into the net, a service error put up there by Greta Latham. Preston goes up 4 as it's 10-6. Here in the third set, brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Taylor Wakely rotates out. Addie Clark back in for the Indians. As Maddie Woods serving here for Preston. As they bump it over. Free ball here for the Indians. They'll set it here on the near side to Clark. That's dug out as Stockham got that. They set it back for Stockham to the Senators, and she's able to put that away for her 11th kill. Got it down just in front of Maddie Wood, and it's 10-7. Still a 3-point lead for the Indians here in set number 3. As Wood up to get that, sliding on her knees with the dig that goes back over the net. Comes back over onto the Preston side. Dug out by Mullins-Edwards. As it comes there to Latham, just bumps it over. Free ball here for Preston, but Knapp gives it back. Outside, that's Madsen with a big save with the big dig as Clark hits it back over. Outside again, back to Comstock. Preston able to play that. Now they go get it. They do as Macy Knapp steers it back over the net for the save. Gets it back over as Bibini has that one. Back over to Clark as again they'll steer it back over onto the Gooding side. They go short, played there by Clark. Outside, Knapp off a set of hands. Stockham able to get the block there. Back outside as Comstock gets it back over. Longest rally of the day off the hands of Latham, and a point for the Indians. Preston wins the longest rally of the day, and it's 11-7. So they go up by 4 here. They've led by as many as 6 in the second set. Carly Madsen serving. Goes to Mullins-Edwards, almost mishandled. Comstock able to get it back over. Outside, Clark. That's kept alive by Comstock with the dig. Latham gets it back over. Now back over onto the Preston side again. Outside set, back to Clark. That's off the hands of Mullins-Edwards for the point. Abby's got 7 kills, and Preston has a 5-point lead here in the third at 12-7. Carly Madsen will serve again here for the Indians, as that's going to go wide and out of bounds. So it makes it 12-8 as the serve will come back over again here to the Gooding team. As today's match brought to you by Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Serve played by the deep middle by the Indians. Clark bumps it over. Here's a free ball for the Senators. They set it in the middle and they're able to put it away. It's Adri Schiller, the biggest girl on the team, able to go soft and get the point. For more information about Ralph's Construction, call them at 435-232-1837. That's 435-232-1837. Off the serve, played by the Indians. Bibini Knapp bumps it over to keep it alive and get it back in bounds. As they go short and not able to get it back again. As once again going short was Schiller for the kill. That's her fourth. Preston's lead cut in half. It's down to 2 at 12-10. Sets are even at 1 apiece. Trista McLean serving. Again comes the set, comes to Clark, who plays it off the block, tools the block, and gets the point. So Addie with the kill at 13-10. Back to a 3-point lead again. Macy Knapp will leave as she heads to the bench. Macy Parker back in to serve here. Outside set, dug out, kept alive by the Indians. It comes back in the front row as not able to get it over. It was Crosley. Crosley had been smarter, I think, to leave it for Addie Clark. She had a better attempt at it. But Crosley took it anyway, and it cost the Indians a point. It's now 13-11 as the serve comes back over onto the Senators' side again. As Celia with the serve and coming up. This time it's Crosley able to put the ball away. Good, quick, short set as Crosley able to put it away. It's 14-11. Maddie Wood will leave as Taylor Wakely comes back in here for the Indians again. We're in the third. Preston leads by 3. As tough serve, tough return. Stockham able to bump it over. Free ball for the Indians. Set outside, comes to Wakely. Taylor puts it away. Dropped it right in front of Mullins-Edwards. Not anything she could do with it. 5th kill of the match for Wakely. And Preston goes up by 4 again at 15-11. So Addie Clark, who had that great string of points to start the set, now will serve again for Preston, and she serves it too long. So 15-12 as Clark rotates off here for the Indians. As the serve will be an ace put up there by Comstock. As she got it right in front of the back row for the Indians. They couldn't return it. That's 6 aces now on the afternoon here for Gooding. 15-13 as they'll set it in the middle. Blocked there. Kept alive once, twice. Kept alive by the Indians as they get it back over. As it comes there now in the middle to Schilder, who puts it away. But what a play by the Indians to keep that ball into the net alive and keep the point going. But unfortunately, the Senators able to win the point moments later. 15-14. Serve again by Comstock. Dug out by Wakely for the Indians. It comes to Matson, who bumps it over. Free ball here again. Outside set. As again, it's the big arm of Izzy of Stockham for the point for the Senators, and we're tied at 15. Stockham with a dozen kills now on the afternoon. And Comstock will serve again. Matson with the dig. Outside, Wakely tools, hits it off the block. Can they keep it alive? Stockham gets it back over. Again, Preston will set. Back set comes to Hess. Played there by Moen. Back up front again. They get it back over and able to put the ball away. Running up and making that little short run for the point was Sarah Moen. Played it down the line for the point. Gooding has a lead again at 16-15. Comstock serves. Dug out by Madsen. Back set, Hess. Played alive again. Comes back over to the Indians. Challenge at the net. That's going to go down the line and a point for the Senators again, who now lead at 17-15 here in the third. So that answers our question, are we going to go 5 sets or not? Because this would be over, and a timeout called by the Indians instead. Ladies, stop in at Magnolia Road. Check out their selections, available in most sizes, Magnolia Road in downtown Preston. This is a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian Volleyball. We'll be right back.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Step into a realm of beauty and sophistication at Day Mountain Ranch Home and Apothecary. Immerse yourself in the gentle radiance of our exquisite and popular candles, filling your home with captivating fragrances that embrace the senses. Bring refined tranquility into your home and elevate your connection to harmony through our exquisite decor, all while staying here in Franklin County. Elevate your living space with the allure of Day Mountain Ranch Home and Apothecary. Visit us today on 10th North Main Street in downtown Preston.
KACH.
All right, Preston, who played so strong in the second set, now they're in back and forth here in the third. Gooding leads 17-15 as the serve belongs to Gooding. Taylin Comstock on this run of points that she's on continues as Preston somehow able to get it back over, but then Crosley stumbling to try to make that play, ended up falling across the center line, and it's a point again for the Senators to make it 18-15. So here in the third, we'll play a fourth no matter what, as Wakely digs it out, comes loose, back over to Hess, who bumps it over. The set outside, back to Stockham again for the point. 19-15 as this run of serves here by Comstock has now yielded the Senators a 4-point lead. 19-15, Taylin Comstock will serve again. Played by Wakely. Set it back outside, back to Wakely. Tools the block for the point. So Wakely able to break the string of points with her 6th kill, but Preston still down 3 at 19-16. Carly Dunn comes back on for Preston as Carly Madsen will go to the bench. As the serve set outside again here, and that's off the block and down, as again it's Stockham with her 14th kill, able to get it off the hands of the block by Carly Dunn. 20-16 here in the third. Audrey Schilder will again serve here for the Senators. As the serve played short, kept alive by the Indians. They go back as not a good set. Hess was coming forward, then had to backtrack and then couldn't get much on it and hit it down into the ground to make it 21-16. Schilder serving again. Deep middle played by the Indians. Wakely can't get the timing right, so she just bumps it over. Free ball here as it comes back to Stockham again. Played along the sidelines by Parker. Back over again, bumped over backwards by Crosley. Outside, Stockham off the block and down. Point for the Indians as they're able to get the block just back inside the sideline. Wakely and Dunn there for the block. We'll give it to Dunn because I think it was her hands actually got to it. So Preston again down 4. It's 21-17. Time running out here in the third. We're tied 1 set apiece. Serve, deep middle, played there by Comstock. Outside set, comes back to Stockham. Nice play by Bimini Knapp to get to it to keep it alive. Back over onto the Gooding side. As again, they'll set it. They'll go long this time, does Stockham. Back up front as it's Wakely who hit it too long. She got good hands on it, but hit it just a hair too long. That's 6 kills and now 6 errors tonight for Taylor Wakely, and it's 22-17. As the serve is too long and out of bounds. Gooding thought they had a point as they kind of in unison looked back over toward the bench as if to say, huh? But they call it out of bounds. Now they go over to appeal to the chair official, and the chair official will talk to the corner official, will come over to talk to him, and as he does, it gives us to remind you that today's match is brought to you by North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors at the north end of State Street in downtown Preston. So the conversation continues, and it will be a point for the Indians. So it's 22-18. Preston will get the serve back as it'll be Taylor Wakely to serve as Addie Moore rotates back in here for Preston. Here's the serve. It is. Make up your mind. Call something. The corner official was standing there with the flag under his arm, just kind of looking off into space. And then when he had to make a call, he had no idea what he was looking at. As he now comes over to talk to the chair official, it certainly looked good. But now the corner official is going to live up to his call and say, no, it was out. I think the chair official makes a mistake there. I think they should have replayed the point, but they're going to call it out. It's 23-18. As it comes back to Clark, that's going to be too long, and now it's at set point. So 24-18. Gooding a point away from going up 2-1. And here's the serve by Stockham. Played in the back row by the Indians. It comes forward, off the block and down. Macy Knapp able to get the kill. So Preston not going quietly. It's 24-19. As once again, it'll be Carly Madsen to serve here. Preston down by 5. Set point number 2 for Gooding. As the serve comes to Mullins-Edwards at the net. Preston again able to get it back over onto the Gooding side. They'll bump it back over. Free ball here for the Indians. Knapp will set in the middle. As it comes back there to Crossley. Kept alive. Still kept alive. They have to run and get it again. And it comes back over onto the Preston side. Set outside. Clark off the block and out of bounds. Good solid play by the Indians to keep that ball alive several times. It'll look like it was going out of bounds. And it's 24-20. Madsen serving again. This is set point number 3. As they'll set it. As that's going to be a double hit on the set to make it 24-21. Preston not done. They're not going quietly here in the third. Madsen to serve again. Down to a 3-point advantage now for Gooding. Madsen. Ace. That fell right in front of Mullins-Edwards. Carly's got her third ace of the day. And look out, now it's 24-22. And another set point here for the Senators. And not a good set. Preston able to get it back over. Somehow they got it over. As it comes back, Mullins-Edwards bumps it free. Back over onto the Preston side. Clark, not a good set, so she just has to give it back. As they'll set it in the back row for Stockham for the point and the set. Stockham with kill number 15 for her on the day. And Goody wins the set number 3. Took them several tries to get the set point, but they're able to get it at 25-22. We'll move along to the fourth set. Gooding leading 2-1 on this Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian Volleyball.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston.
We all have those times in life where having insurance has been a great comfort in helping to make a bad situation better. Naylor Insurance takes pride in being that friend there to help you when you need it the most. Serving the community since 1978, Naylor Insurance is proud to fit your insurance needs. Stop by our new location, 223 North State Street in Preston.
Looking for unique ideas to promote your business? How about something for that special gift, celebration, team sport, vacation, or family outing? DeMarie's Vinyl Designs can design and produce items for any occasion, male or female, with the highest quality merchandise and procedures that will not fade, peel, or wear out. Check out her store on Etsy at etsy.com/shop/DeMarie's Vinyl Designs.
If you haven't been to Woodward's Country Store lately, you are missing out. As proud supporters of Westside and Preston High School athletics, we're here to fuel your day and support our wonderful community. Fill up your tank, grab a delicious sandwich, and get everything you need for life's little adventures. Woodward's Country Store, where convenience meets quality and community spirit.
Since 2005, North Star's Ultimate Outdoors has been Cache Valley's source for fun and adventure. It's here you can find the biggest selection of snowmobiles, ATVs, utility vehicles, and handheld power equipment from the brands and Yamaha. The professionally trained staff at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors of Preston has what it takes to get you out on the nation's leading brands. The best deals in the best town. North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts. 777 North State Street, Preston.
Welcome back as we go to set number 4. Gooding leads 2-1. Just some numbers from the first 3 sets. Preston with 28 kills compared to 24 for Gooding. Preston, however, also has 22 errors in the match as compared to just 10 for the Senators. Preston with advantage at the net with 8 blocks to 4, and Preston with 9 aces as compared to 6. So we'll go to the 4th. Preston has to win this to stay alive in the match and force a 5th and deciding set here this afternoon. As here in set number 4, it's brought to you by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. Remember, next time you stop in for one of those delicious sandwiches, pick up some of the world's most famous jerky. It's Papa J's Jerky there, or you can order it online at papajs.com. All right, first serve put up here by the Indians as Parker gets the good serve as they get it over onto the Preston side. As the set comes to Clark, she's going to go short. That'll be kept alive in the middle as the shoulder blocked there by the Indians. Blocked here again by the Senators this time as Clark goes too long. Shoulder with a block. I also believe that was Clark who had a block on that first attempt by Schilder as well. So 1-0 Senators here to start the 4th. First serve comes to Clark. Back set to Clark as Schilder got hands on it again, able to keep it alive. Back set to Stockham as the Preston able to dig that back out. As that's going to be a point for the Senators, as they say that the Indians crossed the center line. So it's 2-0. Dominic Carla. Shella, I should say, serving. 2-0, Senators lead as the set comes outside, back to Hess. Played in the back row there by Stockham. Back up in the front row again as it comes back to Schilder. Again, up into the front row as Madsen has it and hits it just a hair too long. Carly Madsen just tried to play it just across, just to get it back over. Hit it just a little bit too long. She tried to get it deep. 3-0. Gooding leads 2-1 here in the fourth. As the good serve comes to Madsen in the deep middle. Outside set, Hess. That's going to be dug out by Mullins-Edwards. Back outside. Again kept alive by the Indians. Again, Clark this time for Preston gets it back over. As running to get it was Shella. And she gets it back over. Good diving play there by the Indians to keep the ball alive. Again, another set for Stockham in the back. Again, Madsen able to get her hands on it to keep that one alive. Back to Clark off the block and into the net. Addie Clark with her 10th kill. Able to tool the block, get the point. Preston's on the board here in the fourth. It's 3-1. As now Addie Clark will drop back and serve. Abby comes forward with the serve. Dug out there in the deep middle. They'll bump it just over as Stockham gets it back over onto the Preston side. In the middle, that's going to be out of bounds. As Crosley tried to go cross court and hit it just wide. Makes it 4-1. Morgan Donaldson rotates back in here as Abby Clark will leave. Also, Taylor Wakely will head to the bench for a moment as Maddie Wood will now come in and serve. As Maddie takes her spot and then has the serve hit right at her, and that's going to be an ace. Good strong serve by Comstock. Goes immediately right after Wood, as she really wasn't quite set. It's 5-1. Wakely rotates back in as Wood comes back to the bench. As here's the serve played by the Indians in the back row. Back as it comes to Wakely. Dug out, kept alive as Comstock with the big dig there for Gooding. Back over onto the Preston side. The set, back set, Hess hits it wide of the line. Tried to go down the line, but hit it too far to the outside. Just the second hitting error for Hess today, but it's 6-1. Preston trails by 5 in a must-win situation here in set number 4. As good strong serve, going to get it back over. Wakely hit it. Parker came up to get it, but couldn't get it over the net in bounds, and it's now 7-1. Kaylin Comstock to serve again here for the Senators. Another good, strong middle serve, and Preston almost mishandled it, but Donaldson able to bump it over. Free ball here, outside set, Comstock. Rather make that Stockham with kill number 16 today. So Preston now all of a sudden just kind of losing the ball control edge here in set number 4. They trail 8-1 as Gooding has really come out and played well here in the fourth. Back set comes to Hess. She'll bump it over. That goes off the hands of Mullins-Edwards and all the way upstairs. So that'll be a point for the Indians to make it 8-2. Today's match brought to you by Evergreen Financial. When planning your future, remember to trust the experts at Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston. Remember now they also have an office in Pocatello as well. Set your appointment at evergreenfinancialpartners.net. Outside, Stockham blocked at the net, kept alive by Wakely. Comes back over onto the Gooding side of the net. Back outside, Stockham again, hits it into the net. Just the third hitting error for Izzy Stockham today. 8-3 as Preston whittles the lead back down to 5. As Crossley's serve is played in the back row, just barely kept alive. Stockham has it, dug out by Crossley with a slide in the back for the Indians. As Preston gets it back over, free ball outside. Look out, it's Stockham again, as Wakely dives and keeps it alive. Preston bumps it over. Free ball. Outside, Moen for the point. Sarah Moen able to get that one in to make it 9-3. Nice play by Wakely for the Indians to keep the point alive. But when they got it back over, Sarah Moen was able to win it for Gooding. Back outside, Wakely again, miss hit. As that's going to be 4 hits against the Indians. Wakely hit it into the net, and then when the ball came out, Preston was able to play it, but that was the 4th hit, and it's 10-3. Schilder to serve, deep middle, played there. Back set comes to Hess, and Hess's block as up high to get the block was Stockham. 11-3. Today's match brought to you by Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and the surrounding communities since 1925. Here comes the 11-3 serve. As the set outside comes to Wakely, who goes short, and no, kept alive again, and Wakely hits it into the net, but it makes its way over. Stockham able to control it. Plays it deep in the Preston side. Again, Wakely will go soft to try to win the point and can't. Back to Stockham. Bumps it over. Wakely dives to get to the ball and then hits it out of bounds. Stockham kill number 17 today. Audrey Schilder to serve again. Set comes outside. Wakely hits it too long. So Taylor with another hitting error. Hits it too long as the Senators go up by 10 here in the 4th. It's 13-3. And we'll take another timeout. This timeout brought to you by Magnolia Road. Ladies, remember to stop in and improve your look today at Magnolia Road, 12 North State Street in Preston.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
In 1996, my father, Jay Moyle, started producing gourmet beef jerky in the foothills of Clifton, Idaho. Now, over 20 years later, Papa Jay's beef jerky is a staple of the Franklin County community. Family run since the beginning, the modern way of making jerky here at Papa Jay's is the old-fashioned way. Absolutely no shortcuts are taken in producing the finest quality and most delicious smoked meat you can find. Come over to Papa Jay's and bite into a tender, flavorful stick of Papa Jay's, and your view of jerky will never be the same. 10 South Main Highway, Clifton, Idaho.
Well, Gooding leads 2-1. They lead 13-3 here in the 4th, as the serve will continue here for Schilder. Preston able to return it, get it back. Hess blocked at the net. Can they get it back over? Was Wakely, does get it over. Played outside, comes back to Stockham again for the point. They had the Indians chasing the ball like crazy, and then Stockham had them running all over the place and puts it away. Gooding goes up by 11 here in the 4th. Audrey Schilder on quite the run of points here, as Gooding leads by 11. Serve is in, played in the middle as it comes back to Dunn. Dunn hits it off the top of the net, but it falls onto the Gooding side to break the string of serves here and get the side out for the Indians. It's 14-4. Bibity Knapp will rotate back in. Macy Knapp is going to come in as well here for Preston, as Knapp will serve with the Indians down 10, 14-4 here in the 4th. 4th set tonight brought to you by Papa Jay's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. Outside set on the return comes to Stockham, and it's Knapp right there as Bibity gets the block and the point. So 14-5 as Preston cuts the lead back down to single digits now. It's the little goals along the way. Bibity Knapp with the ace. Her second of the day. That's the 10th ace today for the Indians. And it's 14-6, and now Knapp will serve again. Next serve. That's going to be in on the line. Marissa Mullins-Edwards, the libero, backed off, is thinking the ball was going to be a long. That's the second or third time she's done that today. And Bibini Knapp with her third ace of the day to make it 14-7. Knapp's next serve. Deep low over on the right-hand side. Stockham with the return, then gets the setback. And there's Knapp and Dunn there again with the block. So it's 14-8. Four straight points won by the Indians. Again, the outside set comes to Mullen, and that's not going to make it over the net and make it 14-9. Indians again starting to roll back, starting to feel it down on the Preston bench as the girls starting to get back into it just a little bit. As the serve, again, deep middle, back to Stockham. Played again by the Indians. Kept alive there. Now set by Bibini. One there. Is Moen able to dig it out? It comes back to Carla again. As they'll give it back over to the Indians. Off the top of the net. Preston able to keep it alive. Back set comes to Wakely. As Taylor just has to just play it forward, keep it alive. And once again, it's Stockham off the block and goes whizzing past Carly Madsen before she could play it. 19 kills for Izzy Stockham. 15-9. As Mullen rotates out, Greta Latham will rotate in and serve here for the Senators. Madsen with the dig, outside set, Wakely off the block, and that's going to go out of bounds. Point for the Indians. Taylor wound up with all she could, hit that off the block, and tooled the block well and got the point. 7 kills for Taylor as she comes out. Maddie Wood will come in and serve. Preston's cut the lead down from 11 down to 5. It's 15-10. Wood serve. Comes in the middle of Mullins-Edwards. Outside set, Stockham. As that goes off the hands of Knapp again. Stockham with kill number 20 in the match. (16-10). As Stockham will now serve here for the Senators. Good serve. Preston's got to go get it. Madsen keeps it alive, bumps it onto the court, and Clark gets it back over the net. As they're at the net, just very short, is Sela able to get the point. To make it 17-10. Lead grows back to 7 again for Gooding here in the fourth. Madsen gives it back over. Outside, Constock just back onto the floor, hits it off the block, and that's going to go well out of bounds. 18-10 as Constock tools the block. Points starting to run short here in the fourth set for the Indians. As it comes to Clark, Preston able to get it back over. Gooding just goes short with a little short flick, and now Wakely will give it back with another flick. Outside, Constock again is long this time. So Constock goes too long for the Gooding Senators. Lead back down to 7 again at 18-11. Carly Madsen will now serve here for Preston. As Madsen's serve comes to Constock, she fights it off. Deep, Stockham into the net, trickles its way over. And then right there is Sela able to put it away as the ball came back over. And she found a nice little open spot just to flick that into. 19-11. So 19-11. Trista McLean serves here. Back row played by Wakely, kept alive as Madsen, almost a miscommunication. Madsen had to just dump it back over. as it comes back in the middle. That's dug out on the attempt there by Schilder. Back in the front row again. Back to Schilder. Again, played by Clark. They set it backwards. Back to Knapp, as that's going to be blocked at the net, as it was Constock coming up to get the block. It's 20-11. Gooding leads by 9, as just a few points away from match point. They go down the line. Clark has it there. The back set comes to nobody, as Wakely has to run forward just to bump it back over the net. Constock gets it back over. Set here by the Indians, comes to Clark. That's dug out in the back row. And again, the ball back over onto the Preston side. And again, at the net, there's Schilder, able to go up as the tallest girl on the court and put that away. It's 21-11, lead back to 10. Gooding leads, has a sizable lead here in the fourth, and Preston dug themselves a hole they can try to get out of, as Clark able to hit it off a pair of hands in the back row. That goes off the hands of Stockham, and for Addie Clark, it's her 11th kill of the match. And gets Preston again back to within single digits at 21-12. Taylor Stapp rotates back in for Gooding, as this is Maisie Parker to serve. Good serve outside, off the block and down. And once again, give the kill to Addie Schilder, her 7th of the match. And it's 22-12 as the lead back up to 10 again. Sarah Moen comes back in. Schilder will serve here, as the Indians wait for the serve. Clark has it, plays it on the floor, now back to Clark, as he hits it into the block, and not able to get the ball back out of the block was Constock, so Clark with a kill. That's her 12th, and Preston again back to within 9 at 22-13. As a good deep middle serve, Stockham hits it into the net. She's the first one there to say, you know what, that's my bad. That's her 5th hitting error, and now the lead is 8 at 22-14. Preston still trails. Maisie Parker to serve again. The serve by Maisie, played by Stockham in the back row. Outside, it comes to Schilder. That's blocked at the net. Kept alive again by the Indians. Comes to Wakely. She bumps it back forward. As Schilder has it, and Schilder puts it away. She goes right down at the feet of Carly Madsen for the point. And it's 23-14. Constock to serve. Good middle serve there. The return is too far into the net and put away there by the Senators, as going up to get it with both Stockham and Schilder. Will give the block to Schilder, and it's match point. 24-14. Constock to serve for the match. Here's the serve to the Indians. Madsen gets hands on it. They got to go get it, and they can't, as Carly hit it, but backwards. Morgan Donaldson tried to catch up with it, but couldn't, as Gooding will come in and win set number 4 here as well, as they'll win 3-1 as they win the fourth, 25-14. Very appreciative crowd with applause over on the far side, but what's left of the student section for the Indians, as Preston puts up a heck of a fight here today against a very good 3A Gooding Senators team, as Senators win it by 3-1 tally. I invite you to stay tuned. We'll have the post-game show for you coming up right after this on this Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian Volleyball.
Today's game is brought to you by Beckstead Real Estate, the real estate experts for Franklin County and beyond. Day Mountain Ranch, relax, retreat, recharge. Crumble Cookies, bringing friends and family together over the world's best cookies. Magnolia Road. Ladies, stop in and update your wardrobe today. Puppy Steps Training. Northern Utah and Southern Idaho's premier board and puppy training facility since 2011. Butterfly Express Essential Oils in Clifton, where quality doesn't have to be expensive. West Motors, your only stop for newer used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in Preston. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. I Care for You, not just a name, but a commitment. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, we have all the parts you need to keep your car running strong. Naylor Insurance, your local agent for home, health, life, and auto. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. Evergreen Financial Partners. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston and now in Pocatello. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to you to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. Now, stay tuned. The Ralph's Construction postgame show is coming up next.
People oftentimes ask us, why do people from other areas of the valley or other parts of the state or drive so far to come here? And a lot of times I'll ask them, so why did you drive past several different dealers to come and buy your car here? And a lot of times they say, I just like the environment here. I like the low pressure. They don't play games. You guys are straightforward with me. You don't, trick me into buying something I don't want. We take care of people the way we want to be treated, and so they'll drive a ways to do that.
WestMotorCompany.com.
Whether you're an athlete looking to treat strained or sore muscles, a multitasking mom seeking balance, or just looking to boost your mood and nutrition, Butterfly Express is here for you. Experience the soothing scents and holistic benefits that cater to both your body and mind with our wide selection of essential oils, herbs, and supplements. And the best part is, unlike other big brand companies, Butterfly Express is affordable and local. Visit us in Clifton or explore our collection online at butterflyexpress.shop and use the promo code KACH10 for 10% off all regularly priced items. Quality doesn't have to be expensive. Butterfly Express Essential Oils.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
Across the FM airwaves, we're heard at 105.5. On the far-reaching AM dial, we're at 1340. And on the internet at mylocalradio.com. Wherever you find us, we are KACH, Preston, Smithfield, Logan.
It's time for the Preston Indians postgame show. Coming up, we'll recap the just completed game, take a look at the final stats, and a look at what's ahead for the Preston teams. The postgame show is brought to you by Ralph's Construction, building quality designer homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. For more information, call 435-232-1837.
Well, welcome back here to the postgame show, brought to you by Ralph's Construction here on KACH and mylocalradio.com. In what can easily be classified as the most competitive match for the Indians this year, but they still end up losing, unfortunately, 3-1 here tonight to see the Gooding Senators win their 5th straight match and improve their record overall on the year now to 10-3 overall. If there is a silver lining to this story for the Indians, Remember, the decisions made by the Idaho State Athletic Association earlier this week means that the Indians will be playing against this level of competition next year, as Preston will be staying at 4A, while Gooding and the other teams in that division will be moving up to 4A. Although Preston will not be in that district, it'll still be that level of competition that Preston will be playing next year. So Gooding able to win it 3-1. They win the first set 24-16. Preston comes back to win the second 25-17. And then Gooding wins the third and fourth sets tonight, 25-22 and 25-14 to win it by the final tally of 3-1 here tonight. Our I Care For You highlight of the game, or eye-popping play of the game, whichever you want to call it, has to be the outstanding play of Izzy Stockham, the outside hitter for the Gooding Senators, who finished tonight with 20 kills overall on the year. So Izzy Stockham, with an outstanding effort, helped leads her team to a victory here in Preston Gym here this afternoon. So it'll be a happy bus ride home back to Gooding for the Lady Senators as they head back home. Gooding wins it 3-1. We'll come back. We'll take a look at some of the numbers from today's match. We'll do that as we continue right after this.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
The greatest of life's moments can pass in the blink of an eye. Make sure you enjoy them with clear vision. The optometrists at Eye Care For You have been serving patients in Cache Valley and Preston for 43 years. As a full-service optical store, you'll find glasses, contacts, and professional eye health and vision exams. Doctors Philip Cromwell, Jeff Cromwell, and Lance Henderson are committed to providing you with professional care for your vision. Call today to schedule an appointment in Preston or Logan. Eye Care For You, not just a name, but a commitment.
Hi, my name is Penny Wright, born and raised in Preston. I am your local Medicare agent. I am here to give you the knowledge you need so you can make an informed and wise choice for your Medicare needs. Call me at 208-852-2367 if you're turning 65 or have any Medicare questions.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
And welcome back here to the postgame show. Let's take a look at some of the numbers. The stats brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to you to chance. Call the Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today at 208-852-2364 or stop by their office at 33 South 1st East here in Preston. Well, the numbers today for the Indians look a lot better, a lot more competitive. They finished the match with 31 kills, but they make 27 errors overall on the night. They had 11 blocks and 11 aces in the match here today as well. For Gooding, in the victory, they just outkilled the Indians just by a handful. They end up with 36 kills overall on the night, but make almost half as many errors as Gooding has 15 errors compared to 27 for the Indians. They had 8 blocks and 7 aces, did Gooding as well. So Gooding wins it 3-1. We'll come back and wrap it up, our final timeout, and get you set up for what's coming next for the Lady Indians as we continue right after this.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
Whether you're an athlete looking to treat strained or sore muscles, a multitasking mom seeking balance, or just looking to boost your mood and nutrition, Butterfly Express is here for you. Experience the soothing scents and holistic benefits that cater to both your body and mind with our wide selection of essential oils, herbs, and supplements. And the best part is, unlike other big brand companies, Butterfly Express is affordable and local. Visit us in Clifton or explore our collection online at butterflyexpress.shop and use the promo code KACH10 for 10% off all regularly priced items. Quality doesn't have to be expensive. Butterfly Express Essential Oils.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
Well, we'll wrap it up from here at Preston Gym here this afternoon as the Indians play well, but it's come up on the short end of a 3-1 victory by Gooding here today. Next match coming up for the Lady Indians will be Tuesday back here at Preston Gym as the Pocatello Thunder will be here. That will be senior night coming up on Tuesday. We'll have the pregame show for you starting about 6:40 in the first serve at 7 o'clock coming up on Tuesday from here at Preston Gym. Of course, coming up here in just about 35 minutes, it's the evening session of General Conference of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And like I said, we'll have that for you coming up in about 35 minutes here as well. So that'll wrap up our broadcast for today. The executive producer of KCH Radio Sports is Val Cook. The associate producer is Cody Olson. Special thanks to John Beverly back in the studio. Been a full day back in the studio, did John today. Thank you for all you have done today, John. We appreciate everything that you do as our studio director. And, of course, I'm Dan Hubbard here at Preston Gym as the Indians come up short. They lose 3-1 to the Gooding Senators. Until next time, we'll wish you a very pleasant good evening and enjoy the rest of your weekend here from KACH and mylocalradio.com. Until next time, have a good night, everybody.
Thank you for listening to the Preston Indians postgame show. This broadcast has been a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC, and was intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Use of any portion of this production, its accounts or descriptions, in whole or in part, may not be used or rebroadcast without the express written permission of Preston Broadcasting, LLC.